God says, "Congratulations, your red alert has arrived. Your angel will not let you skip this no matter what. If you do, you will cry deeply. Open this now. This is not just any moment. This is a divine moment. You must not scroll away right now. This is not just another voice or another ordinary moment online. I am speaking directly to you. This is your divine interruption. If you walk away from this, you may miss something your soul has been praying for. You may miss the answer to the storm you cried about in silence. Comment, Amen, if your heart is open to receive what I'm saying. You have waited, you have prayed, you have wrestled in your spirit. Now heaven responds, I am the Lord your God, and I am sending this word to tell you that your red alert has arrived. This is not a warning of danger, but a declaration of divine urgency. I am stirring your spirit for a reason. I need you to know that what you've been asking me for is about to show up, but you must not skip this moment. I chose this exact time for you to receive this. Your angel is not allowing you to scroll past, because this is your confirmation. That thing you've been seeking clarity for, crying over in silence, is what I am addressing right now. If you ignore this, the delay will continue longer than you can bear. But if you stay, listen, and open your spirit, I will move. Comment 1111 if you believe this is reaching you right on time. I am not speaking in riddles. I am not being subtle. This is clear. The breakthrough is knocking, but so is the enemy. The battle has been heavy because the blessing is close. That's why this message is urgent. I need you to stay focused. Don't give the enemy your attention when heaven is speaking directly to your situation. Do not let distractions win. Like this video now, not because I need it, but because by doing so, you're declaring with faith, God, I'm not skipping this moment. When you respond with faith, I respond with power. You've cried enough, you've wandered long enough, and I see how tired you are. The warfare was real, but so is the victory I'm bringing you into. You have been under pressure because I am birthing something inside you. Pain often precedes the promise. And the enemy has been trying to convince you that nothing is changing, that I've gone silent, that the heavens are shut. But I have not turned from you. I have been walking beside you the whole time. What looks like delay is divine timing unfolding perfectly. This is why the angel assigned to you is not letting you walk away from this. Because this is not just a message, this is a lifeline. You felt alone, misunderstood, attacked. But none of that has stopped my hand from moving on your behalf. You may not see it yet, but the shift has already started in the spiritual realm. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm working behind the scenes for you. You've had moments where you questioned your worth. You've wondered if I still had a plan for you. Let me tell you right now, yes, I do. Not only do I have a plan, but I also have a divine appointment for you that no man, no demon, no fear can cancel. I've been preparing you, stretching you, testing you not to break you, but to reveal the power I've placed inside you. Every time you've been knocked down, I was lifting you up stronger. Every delay, I used to protect you. Every no was really me saying, wait, because I have better. You thought you were being overlooked, but I was setting the stage. The very people who dismissed you are about to see the favor I place over your life. I never left. I never changed. I never gave up on you, even when you gave up on yourself. I am pouring out new oil on you, a new strength, a fresh wind, the kind of strength that doesn't come from motivation or people, but from my spirit. You will rise, you will recover, and you will walk into the season I have promised you. But you must not ignore this moment. Stay with me. The enemy wants you to scroll away and stay blind. I want you to wake up and walk free. You are not reading this by accident. I ordered your steps here. You didn't stumble on this word. This is prophecy in motion. This is fulfillment coming alive. The thing you feared would never come is about to come quickly. That's why you've been under spiritual attack. That's why your peace has been rattled. Because the enemy knows your blessing is breaking through. And I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to believe. Just believe that I still part Red Seas. That I still shut lions' mouths, that I still walk into furnaces with my people. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not lie, and I do not tease my children with hope I don't intend to fulfill. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. Take heart, dry your eyes. I am not done with you. The best version of you is not behind you. It's ahead. The promises I've whispered in secret, I will now perform in public. People will look at you and wonder how you made it, and you will say, "It was God." That testimony is coming. It's already written in heaven. All you need to do is keep walking in faith. I'm stretching your capacity to carry the next level. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. I am making you into someone the enemy will regret messing with. And what I open, no man can shut. My hand is stronger than your past, your failures, your fear. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I'm about to do. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. When I bless you, it will silence every lie. When I lift you, it will confuse the enemy. When I open the door, it will not be something you earned, but something you received because you stayed faithful when it hurt. You kept going when it didn't make sense. That kind of obedience moves heaven. I honor that. Stay connected, stay ready, and above all, stay available, because the alarm in heaven is sounding over your life, and that red alert is me saying, now, not tomorrow, not next year, but now. Watch how quickly I turn things, just like I did for Joseph in the prison, Daniel in the den, and David in the wilderness. I am doing for you. I see you. I see the weight you carry. I see the tears you've cried behind closed doors. I see the moments where you've said, "God, I can't take this anymore." But you're still standing. That's proof that my grace has been holding you together when everything else was falling apart. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. This is not your ending. This is your turning point. That red alert I've sounded over your life is heaven's announcement that the delay has expired. Your season of waiting is being exchanged for a season of breakthrough. I am sending divine help, divine opportunities, and divine clarity. What didn't make sense before will begin to make sense now. The confusion, the silence, the closed doors, they were all leading you here. I have been working on your behalf in ways you didn't even realize. You thought I was silent. You thought nothing was happening. But in the stillness, I was building. I was aligning things. I was shifting hearts. I was preparing the blessing in such a way that it would not only bless you but overflow through you to others. Because I don't bless just to satisfy, I bless to multiply. This is why your angel has stood firm at your side. You may not see your angel, but I've assigned them to you since birth. They've walked with you through every fire. They've stood in front of car accidents, sickness, loss, and heartbreak. That same angel is stirring you now, warning your spirit not to scroll, not to ignore, not to harden your heart, because the next part of your story depends on what you choose to believe in this moment. Do not say to yourself, maybe this is for someone else. This is for you. I know your name. I know your story. I know what you've lost and what you've had to pretend didn't hurt. I know what you've told no one about, and I still chose you. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am the God who restores, the God who rebuilds, the God who returns what the enemy tried to steal. You're not too far gone. You're not too broken. Your mistakes didn't disqualify you, they qualified you for mercy. My mercy is not something you earn. It's something I freely give to those who will receive it. Stop letting guilt speak louder than grace. My grace is bigger than your worst decision. My love is wider than your deepest pain. Comment 555 if you believe that grace is reaching you now. You've been waiting for people to recognize your worth. But now, I will do it my way. I will elevate you. I will honor you. I will make the crooked places straight and the rough places smooth. I will put you in rooms you never imagined stepping into. And when I do, you will know that it wasn't your qualifications, your resume, or your network. It was me, only me. There's a reason it didn't work out the way you planned. There's a reason they left. There's a reason it hurt so much. Because if I didn't allow that pain, you would have settled in a place that was beneath your calling. I allowed what broke your heart so I could rebuild your purpose. I allowed the shaking so I could strengthen your foundation. Now I am calling you into alignment. I'm calling you into surrender. I'm calling you to open your heart fully, not just halfway, not just on Sundays. I want all of you, because I have so much more for you, but I won't force it on you. I give good gifts, but I only give them to those who are ready to carry them with humility and honor. This is not just about blessings. This is about destiny. This is about souls connected to your obedience. You think your battle is just about you, but it's not. There are lives on the other side of your breakthrough. There are people who need the testimony you will carry. That's why the fight has been so intense. The enemy knows that when you rise, others rise with you. And I am raising you now. No more spiritual sleep. No more waiting for permission. No more doubting whether I'm still with you. I am. I always have been. Even when you walked through the valley of the shadow of death, I was there. Even when you didn't feel me, I was holding your heart in my hands. You are my child. And I am your defender, your healer, your provider. Yes, the storm came, but it didn't destroy you. That's because I set a limit on what the enemy could do. He wanted to take you out, but I said, no. He wanted to silence you, but I said, not yet. And now, you are stepping into the season where my yes over your life will be louder than every no you've ever heard. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not compare your journey to others. What I'm doing in your life is personal. It's unique, and it's intentional. I'm not rushing. I'm refining. I'm not punishing. I'm preparing. Because when I release it, I want you to be able to sustain it. The blessing I'm bringing won't break you. It will build you. It will strengthen you. It will be a reward for everything you endured in silence. You're closer than you think. The breakthrough is not years away, it's near. And I'm not teasing you with it. I'm announcing it so you'll prepare your heart. Because when I open the floodgates, you won't have time to get ready. You must be ready. That's what this red alert is about. It's me shouting from heaven, don't miss what I'm doing. So check your heart. Lay aside the distractions. Come back to the secret place. I miss your voice. I miss the way you used to come to me with childlike faith. You don't need perfect words, just an open heart. That's all I've ever wanted from you. Not performance, not perfection, just honesty. Just you. I want to heal what you've buried. I want to restore what you've written off. I want to bring joy where sorrow has lived for too long. And I will, but only if you let me in. I won't kick the door down. I stand at the door and knock. I've sent this word to knock. Will you open the door? If your answer is yes, say it out loud. Let the atmosphere around you hear it. Let the enemy hear it. Let your doubt hear it. Say, yes, Lord, I'm ready. Because your spirit already knows this is for you. There is more ahead, but this moment matters. The shift begins with a choice. The miracle begins with belief. You are chosen. You are seen. You are loved. And the red alert is heaven's way of saying, you cannot miss this. I see what people did to you. I saw when they made promises and broke them. I saw the moments you gave your all and were left empty. I saw the tears you wiped when no one else even noticed you were hurting. I saw when you had to pretend to be strong, when inside you were breaking. I saw it all, and still I called you mine. Comment 1212 if you know God has never stopped seeing your heart. You may think that the pain delayed your promise, but it didn't. It prepared you for it. The betrayal, the abandonment, the rejection, it built something inside of you that no comfort ever could. You've been crying over closed doors, not knowing those doors were never your destination. I closed them because what's ahead is so much greater than what you lost. I didn't say the road would be easy, but I did say I would never leave you. I know how heavy the load has been. You've felt like giving up more than once. You've asked me to remove the pressure, and instead I gave you strength. You asked me to take the battle away, and instead I taught you how to fight. You asked me to change people, and instead I changed you. That's what real growth looks like. Not instant escape, but transformation. You've been shaped by fire, and now the oil that's being poured on you will carry weight. People will feel the difference in your presence. They'll wonder what happened to you. And you'll say, I met God in the middle of my storm, and He didn't just fix me, He rebuilt me. You're about to see why you had to walk through what you did. You're about to see how I'll take what the enemy meant for evil and turn it into something that brings life. I'm restoring more than just peace. I'm restoring dignity, honor, stability, purpose. And I'm doing it in such a way that no one can take the credit but me. This is a moment of divine reversal. What was meant to break you will bless you. What was meant to ruin you will raise you. I'm flipping the script, rewriting the ending, and setting the record straight. No more wondering if I've forgotten about you. I haven't, and I never will. Comment 777 if you know that restoration is coming. The pain you felt was not punishment. It was proof that you were being refined for something holy. You thought the silence meant I wasn't answering, but the silence was sacred. It was me working in stillness, forming a foundation that couldn't be shaken by public storms. The enemy has been fighting you hard because he sees what's coming. He tried to blind you with fear. He tried to drown you in disappointment. But nothing he throws at you can override the purpose I placed in you before you were born. He is already defeated, and now it's your time to walk in that victory, not just hope for it, but live it. This next season will not look like your last, because you're not the same. You've grown, you've matured, you've seen too much to turn back now. You've fought battles no one else even knows about. And now I am going to reward you openly for the faithfulness you showed in private. Don't think I've overlooked your faith. Every tear was a prayer. Every sleepless night was a seed. Every time you chose to trust me instead of giving in to fear, heaven took notice. I don't forget my faithful ones. I bless them in ways they couldn't even imagine. You don't need to chase approval anymore. You don't need to prove yourself to people who don't even understand your calling. I've already approved you. I've already marked you, and what I've marked, no voice of doubt can undo. You are mine. I have written your name in the palm of my hand. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I am doing something so new, so unexpected, that even you will be shocked by how quickly I move. But do not be afraid. This is the very thing you asked me for. It just doesn't look like how you imagined. My ways are higher than yours. My timing is perfect. And when I move, it will all happen suddenly. Suddenly, the job. Suddenly, the healing. Suddenly, the opportunity. Suddenly, the peace. You won't have to force it. You won't have to manipulate anything. I will do it. I will bring it. And all I ask from you is trust. Just trust me. Trust that I haven't led you this far to let you fall now. Don't let the weariness steal your wonder. I know you're tired, but don't confuse tiredness with defeat. You are not defeated. You're in transition. And I'm strengthening you right now to carry the blessing that's coming. I'm rebuilding your inner life, your faith, your vision, because what's ahead requires a new level of strength and clarity, and you have it. It's already in you. You don't need more people, you need more of me. You don't need another sign, you need to believe what I've already said. You don't need to fear the future, I hold it. And I'm walking into it ahead of you, clearing the way. You're going to laugh again. You're going to feel light again. You're going to breathe without heaviness in your chest. And when people ask what changed, you'll say, God remembered me, because that's what this is. I am remembering your prayers, your fasting, your surrender. It was never in vain. Hold your head high. You've survived things that were meant to crush you, and now I'm going to crown you with joy. I'm going to flood your life with peace, not just peace around you, but peace within you. The kind of peace that doesn't depend on your situation, but flows from my presence. I will fill every empty place. I will silence every accusing voice. I will dry every tear and give you beauty for ashes. That's who I am. That's what I do. I am the God who restores everything better than it was before. I don't patch wounds, I heal them. Get ready, because what you're about to step into is more than a season, it's a shift. It's a move of my spirit. It's not coming through people, it's coming through me. And it will be so undeniable, so overwhelming, that you'll fall to your knees and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right, because I love showing up in ways that make it clear this wasn't luck, this wasn't coincidence, this wasn't just timing. This was the hand of God, answering the cries of his child. You've been questioning everything lately. You've been wondering if your prayers are just bouncing off the walls. You've asked, God, are you even listening? And I am answering you right now. Yes, I heard you, every word, every whisper, every groan, too deep for words. Nothing you've spoken in faith has gone unheard in heaven. Comment 999 if you believe heaven is listening. Even when you couldn't pray, and all you could do was sigh or cry, I was there. I saw the nights when you turned over in bed with a tight chest, worried about what tomorrow might bring. I saw you carry burdens that weren't yours to carry, and I'm proud of you for not giving up. I know it hasn't been easy, but you didn't quit, and that matters more than you realize. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're too broken, too late, or too behind. But those are lies. I'm not focused on your past, I'm focused on your heart. And your heart has stayed soft, even in pain. That's what I'm responding to now. I don't require perfection, I desire surrender. And you've been surrendering more than you know. You've sacrificed. You've loved people who didn't love you back. You've forgiven when it hurt. You've given when you had little. You've served when you were tired. And I will not forget those things. I am a just God. And what you've sown in secret, you will reap in public. Not for show, not for pride, but to glorify my name. This is the season of open hands. I'm asking you to let go of everything you've been holding on to in fear. The fear of lack, the fear of loss, the fear of not being enough. Let it go. You don't need to control what I've already written. I am the author of your life, and I never write stories that end in defeat for my children. I want you to stop striving and start trusting. Stop rehearsing what went wrong and start expecting what's about to go right. Yes, you've had setbacks. Yes, you've had disappointments, but I can use it all. Every broken piece, every missed opportunity, every wrong turn. I'm not wasting anything. I'm working it together for your good. I want to take you deeper, not just into blessings, but into my presence, because that's where true peace lives. That's where your clarity will come from. That's where your joy is made full. The blessing will come, yes. But first, I want your heart completely back, not halfway, not only when it hurts, but all of it daily, fully, openly. You've tried to do it your way, and I let you. I let you explore, try, question, wander, because I'm not a controlling father. I'm a loving one. But now, I'm calling you back. Back to the place where your identity is rooted in me. Not in people's opinions, not in your performance, not in your past. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. I am still the God of miracles. I'm still the one who walks on water, who parts the sea, who calls dead things back to life. And I haven't changed. I'm not just the God of the Bible, I'm the God of right now. And I'm about to show you what happens when faith meets timing. Comment 1010 if you believe this is your moment of divine alignment. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting until you have all the answers. Start moving in faith. I will guide you step by step. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not forgotten. The exact time I've chosen for your breakthrough is approaching, and the signs are already showing. The shaking you feel, that's not destruction. That's transition. It's me moving things around. Relationships, jobs, habits, mindsets, everything that cannot go with you into the next season is being removed. Not because I want to punish you, but because I want to protect the promise. You've been asking, why does it feel like everything is falling apart? But I say to you, everything is falling into place. You just don't see the full picture yet, but I do. I see the connections, the timing, the outcome, and I'm working it all with eternal precision. Keep your eyes on me, not on the storm. Peter walked on water until he looked at the waves. I'm calling you to walk above the chaos, above the noise, above the fear, and you can if you keep your eyes on me. The waves will crash, the wind will blow, but I will hold you up. This is the final stretch before the breakthrough. Don't let go now. Don't lose hope now. Don't give up when you're this close. I know it's hard to keep believing when nothing around you looks different, but your faith is making room for what's coming, and I reward faith every single time. You don't need to fight for what's already yours. You are blessed, you are chosen, you are covered. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave is living in you, and that power is greater than any situation you face, greater than the diagnosis, greater than the debt, greater than the loneliness. Let this be your reminder, I'm not done, you're not finished, and this battle will not break you, it will bless you, it will push you closer to me, it will clear the path for your next level. You may not understand it now, but one day you'll look back and say, if it hadn't been for that storm, I wouldn't have known God like this. So walk boldly, speak life, declare my word, pray without ceasing. Worship like the victory is already here because it is. Heaven is moving, angels are dispatched, miracles are forming, and the enemy can't stop what I've already decided to do. Your red alert is still active, not to scare you, but to wake you up. Wake up to what I'm doing. Wake up to what's inside of you. Wake up to who you really are in me. Because the time for playing small is over. I've called you to be a light, not to hide it. I've called you to be a warrior, not a worrier. There is a shift in the atmosphere. You may not feel it fully yet, but it's already happening. Doors that have been shut are creaking open. Chains that have held you down are weakening. What seemed impossible last month is about to be your testimony this month. Do not let your natural eyes deceive you. Something is breaking in the spirit. Comment 1515 if you sense that something unseen is moving on your behalf. The battles you faced recently were not random, they were strategic. The enemy fought hard because your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. He tried to wear you down. He tried to steal your focus, but you're still here, still breathing, still believing, and that is why you're about to see the reward for your endurance. Your angel has been standing at attention, guarding your promise, shielding your next move. I've sent divine protection to hold you steady while things in the natural seem shaky. You didn't even know how many times you were rescued before the trouble even reached your door. That's not luck, that's me, that's grace. And this red alert, this urgent stirring in your spirit is not to frighten you, but to wake you. Because now is not the time to be spiritually distracted. Now is not the time to settle or shrink back. You've come too far. The promise is too close. The oil on your life is too costly. I need you alert, aware, anchored. You are not being overlooked. You are being positioned. What looks like delay is often me arranging things so that when I release the blessing, no man can take credit. If I had answered your prayer earlier, you might have settled for less. But I've held it back to give you better, far better than what you were expecting. There is a divine acceleration coming. What would normally take years will happen in months. What would take months will happen in weeks. I'm about to do a quick work. And no, it won't make sense to others, but it will be right. It will be righteous. It will be timely. And it will be sealed with peace that confirms it came from me. I want you to rest in my word, not in emotions, not in outcomes, in my word, because my word is alive. It doesn't return void. It doesn't change with your situation. When I speak, things move. When I declare something over your life, hell itself can't undo it. I've called you favored. I've called you chosen. I've called you mine. Let no one convince you otherwise. No betrayal, no loss, no failure can cancel what I've called blessed. You don't need to be perfect to be used by me. You just need to be willing, obedient, trusting. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I will open doors you didn't knock on. I will bring people who were praying for someone exactly like you. I will provide in ways that make no financial sense, because when I move beyond logic, beyond reason, beyond the natural. That's why faith is required. That's why belief is the bridge. You've been sowing in tears. Now comes the season of reaping in joy. You've been faithful with little. Now comes the season of more. But I want your heart to stay tender. Don't let the blessing make you forget the one who gave it. Stay humble, stay thankful, stay close. The devil tried to use your past against you. He tried to shame you into silence. But I'm turning that shame into strength. What you were once embarrassed to talk about will become the exact story I use to set others free. Nothing is wasted with me, not even your worst days. You're about to walk into rooms you didn't qualify for, not because you manipulated your way in, but because I placed you there. And when people ask how you got there, you will say boldly, God did it. And that's exactly what I want. I want the glory. I want the credit. Because only I could have taken your broken pieces and turned them into beauty. This is the time to prepare, not panic, to pray, not worry, to step forward, not retreat, because the future I've designed for you is real, and it's unfolding faster than you can imagine. Don't delay your obedience. What you do now matters more than you realize. What if I told you the next yes you give me could unlock what you've been waiting for? What if I told you the next time you choose me over fear, something irreversible happens in the spirit? You don't need 100 steps. You need one step in the right direction, one step in faith. Comment 1717 if you're ready to walk forward in obedience. I am your provider, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, relationally. I fill gaps people can't. I heal wounds time can't. I restore what the world said was over. When you trust me, you stop striving and start receiving. And I want you to receive, not just survive, not just get by, but walk in fullness. The promises I gave you are still alive. You haven't missed it. You haven't ruined it. Delay does not mean denial. It simply means I'm perfecting the timing. I'm weaving it all together in a way that when it finally comes together, it will be worth every tear, every trial, every unanswered question. You don't have to carry this weight alone. You were never meant to. Cast your cares on me. Lay down the fear, the pressure, the doubt. I'm strong enough to carry it all, and my strength never runs out. I don't get tired. I don't change my mind about you. My love is constant. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are exactly who I said you are: redeemed, loved, set apart, and called. My hand is still on you. My plan is still intact. My presence has never left you. I need you to know that you're not alone in this. I am with you. I go before you. I stand beside you, and I cover you from behind. You are surrounded. You are protected. And you are being led into a future that's bigger than your fears. You've been walking through some heavy days. Some of you have even been asking yourselves, why does it feel like I'm under attack from every side? Let me tell you plainly, because the enemy sees what's coming for you. He sees the calling I've placed on your life. He sees the breakthrough I'm about to release. And he's doing everything he can to distract, discourage, and destroy. But he won't succeed, because my hand is over you. Comment, Amen, if you receive this protection right now. I have never taken my eyes off you, not for a second. When you were lying in bed wondering if life would ever feel whole again, I was right there. When you kept pushing through the day with a fake smile while your heart was breaking, I was right beside you. And I am still here now, closer than ever. This is a spiritual alert, a red alert from heaven. Not to create panic, but to prepare you. Because I'm about to do something in your life that you aren't ready to miss. And if you keep ignoring these signs, you'll delay a blessing that's already in motion. I am warning you with love. Stay alert, stay grounded, stay present. Don't disconnect now. The pain you've endured has already been accounted for in your promise. The losses, the heartbreaks, the mistakes. Nothing you've walked through is being overlooked or wasted. I've counted every tear, and I'm repaying you in joy. Yes, real joy. The kind that doesn't fade when circumstances change. The kind that runs deep even when the world is shaking. You thought you were forgotten. You thought I stopped listening. But you were wrong. I've been silent because I've been building. I've been working while you've been weeping. Just because you couldn't hear me doesn't mean I wasn't speaking through your situation. Sometimes my voice is the silence itself teaching you to trust me, even when nothing makes sense. And now the season is turning. I've allowed the battle because I've been preparing you for this new level. But I will not allow the enemy to steal what I've already written for you. Your blessing has a seal of protection. Your name is written in places your feet haven't stepped into yet. Don't let fear stop what faith has already started. You've been saying, God, I don't know if I'm strong enough. And I say to you now, you don't have to be, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You just need to show up. You just need to keep walking. I will carry you the rest of the way. Comment 222 if you trust that I will never let you fall. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is a moment of testing, but it's also a moment of transition. And if you pay attention, you'll notice the shift. The atmosphere around you is different. The pressure is intense because the birth is near. You are stepping into something new, and new things often come through discomfort. But don't fear it. This pressure is pushing you into purpose. Everything that's coming against you right now is afraid of who you're becoming. That's why the battle has been personal. That's why it's affected your mind, your body, your peace. Because the enemy knows when you rise, chains will break, not just for you, but for everyone connected to you. You are not just being blessed, you are being assigned. You are being called into something greater. And I'm asking you to walk in obedience, not for applause, not for comfort, but because your yes will open doors that your hands could never open on their own. This is bigger than you. Your faith is unlocking generational favor. There is healing coming to your family through your surrender. There is freedom coming to your household because you refuse to quit. The curses that tried to pass through generations are stopping with you. Because when you stand in my name, no generational weapon can prosper. You are the turning point. You are the one I've chosen for this. I am calling you deeper, not to burden you, but to bless you. I want you to know me, not just know about me. I want your trust, not just your requests. I want your heart, not just your schedule. Because the next level of your life will require more intimacy, more clarity, more faith. Do not fear what's ahead. I've already gone before you. I've already seen every detail, every outcome, every twist and turn. Nothing surprises me. And because you are mine, you can rest knowing that my plans are still intact, even if yours aren't. You may have lost things, people, peace, moments you can't get back, but you haven't lost me, and I am enough to restore what feels gone forever. I don't just give replacements, I give redemption. I don't just fill empty spaces, I overflow them. You will no longer walk around carrying broken hope. I am healing you from the inside out. The kind of healing no one else can give you. The kind of healing that reaches places you haven't let anyone else see. I'm healing your inner world so you can step fully into your outward calling. You've been through some deep valleys, but the mountaintop is coming into view. And when I lift you up, it won't be to show off, it will be to shine light through you. People will see me through your story. That's why I haven't let you quit. That's why I'm still speaking. Because your life is about to become a testimony they can't deny. Don't measure the future by your current feelings. Your emotions may say, this is too much, but my spirit says, you are equipped. Your past may say you'll never change, but my promise says you're already new. Don't let your past voice speak louder than my present power. And yes, there are people who doubted you, who expected you to fail, who left you when you needed them most. But I will prepare a table in the presence of those who walked away. Not to shame them, but to show them what I can do with someone who stays surrendered. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm building in you. You've been faithful, quietly, consistently, even when it felt like no one noticed, but I noticed. I saw every seed you sowed, every prayer you whispered, every step of obedience you took when no one was clapping. And now comes the season where I reward what was done in the dark. You will shine, not because you're trying to, but because my glory is rising on you. And when it does, don't shrink, don't apologize, don't hide. You are not being prideful by walking in what I've given you. You are honoring me. You are reflecting me. That's what I made you for. There is a moment when everything shifts not on the outside, but deep within. That moment is now. This is the point where you either give up or go deeper. And I am calling you deeper, deeper into trust, deeper into surrender, deeper into the place where fear no longer controls you. Comment 1111 if you feel this is the moment everything starts to change. I know you've been tired, not just physically tired, but tired in your soul, worn from the waiting, frustrated by the silence, drained from fighting battles no one else can see. But let me remind you of something that never changes. My strength is yours. When you are weak, I am strong. And I am not just walking beside you, I am holding you up. This is not the end of your story. You may feel like you're at a breaking point, but I am telling you, you're actually at a turning point. What felt like the final chapter is actually the beginning of the best part. I allowed the shaking not to destroy you, but to shake loose what was never meant to stay. I had to let certain things fall apart so you wouldn't build your future on a foundation that couldn't hold you. You've asked me, why did it have to happen this way? And my answer is this: because this way leads to my way. The things you thought were lost are not gone forever. They are being refined. What looked like rejection was actually redirection. What looked like silence was me creating space for something better. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever.